Check, check. Check, check. Yeah, for some reason, I think OBS sort of, I kept it open all night and stuff, so it just didn't really like it that it was doing that, I guess. Yeah, for some reason, I think OBS sort of, I kept it open all night and stuff, so it just didn't really like it that it was doing that, I guess. Yeah, for some reason, I think OBS sort of, oops, shoot. Footage is very shaky, and especially when I sped it up a little bit, it's really accentuated the camera shake. But it's all right because I wanted this sort of a little more urgency. It kind of matches the footage more. We noticed this morning when Jay was cutting that once it got down to the whole scene, sort of got this good camera shake and stuff, and to kind of elicit that sort of a chaotic moment, and then when it gets to this sort of these blood effects, really slows down. It doesn't really have that urgency. It's all right though. Actually, I just thought about it. I'm gonna use Saber. I believe it's an Andrew Kramer. What's his company called? Andrew Kramer plugin that his team made for lightsabers. I think I'm going to use that for this, and I'm not going to really worry about the fact that it's not really cauterizing. That it how it probably should. I'm tracking this manually because, yay! Yeah, it was OBS was just acting up like it needed a restart. Kind of strange. I'm thinking also if this is like a kind of going towards sort of a grindhouse feel, if people are going to call out the fact that this is a lightsaber that's a light incision, a light surgeon's tool or whatever, that it should be cauterizing. I think we lost them before that, so should organize this a little better. So this is, I guess, stomach cut. No, I'm not sure why I do this to myself, but I'm manually tracking the blade because I'm a fool or something. I think for this, I think it would have been probably a difficult track. And also because it's like a blade that is pulse. I'm envisioning it, again, if we really want to amp up the grindhouse feel, I want it to be kind of, if this is going to be a tiny little like lightsaber, I want this to be more like, say, like a Kylo Ren blade, like a little bit more erratic than like a really clean thing. That's what I'm just thinking right now. So even if it moves off the track a bit, I'm not gonna totally worry about it. Are you still in Wichita with your parents? I love a good gore fest. Well, yeah, me and Jay were talking about again this morning when he was editing that this is kind of like the goriest scene in the movie, and but because there's a lot of there's going to be a lot of cloning of, because there's really only one alien outfit we had that I actually wore when we shot. So we're going to do a lot of cloning, and a couple weeks. So we're going to do a lot of cloning of that one guy. So there's going to be a lot of After Effects involved. So we were talking about adding a lot more like digital blood, not like digital matted blood, and kind of a little bit more grindhouse it out a bit, grindhouse it out a bit. So I haven't used this saber in a while. We did this Star Wars. It's actually on our YouTube channel. A Star Wars short that we used it saber, but I haven't used it since. It's been like a good year. So hopefully I remember. I remember we had to do a black solid, and then you gotta screen it. Put it on the screen. Put it on the screen. And then why isn't my search effects window? There you go. Are you going to add a sick film grain? Yes, absolutely. I remember actually one of the first things we did when we, for whatever reason, we never really got into, because we actually didn't finish, believe it or not, we didn't finish the 20 plus page script. There's some missing scenes, so hopefully we can kind of smooth that out. But one of our first things we did, I remember we did put on, like we loaded the footage into Premiere back in the day, like about 10 years ago, and did sort of test with grain. Yeah, totally. That'll, and maybe even like overall sort of like a little bit of a shake, like a film shake. Yeah, to really further sell it. Totally. What am I looking at? Saber. Saber? Saber. Do I not have saber? Uh-oh. Well, that's strange. Did I not have... Is it because I've updated the After Effects maybe? That doesn't make sense. See? Is it the right name? Saber? Saber. Saber? Oh. That's strange. I guess I can try to find it. Shoot. Saber. Saber. Andrew Kramer, I guess. Andrew Kramer. Download? That's strange. I'm very confused because I thought I had this. It's maybe something to do with an update I had. Oh, cool. You've used it. That's awesome. Yeah, for some reason I thought I had it, but no, I mean I did have it, but I think it's just I might have to restart. I don't even know if it's installed. Oh, it's still installing. It's strange. I guess I gotta close. Close. No, exit, I mean. Jeez. Oh, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I haven't actually tried. Andrew Kramer's tutorial has like how you do text and stuff, and I think the shape, sort of like a different shape, I have sort of tweaked with. But yeah, it's really I just like the like there's just it's very versatile. You can kind of basically make any sort of light energy sort of thing, which is great. Saber. There it is. There you are. Cool. Done. No. Okay, so I'm just throwing this in right now real quick. Oh, why isn't it? This happens too. Where did you go? Where you go, screen? Oh, okay. With every new, it's weird. I guess in what I was saying in that time, I hadn't used it in a while, so didn't realize. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Not a big deal. But yeah, I was a little confused. Yeah, I don't know why this happens. Where the screen goes away. It's like I have to like refresh OBS again. I don't want to stop. I don't want to have to stop, but I just don't get why this one happens. Like, do I have to just load the display again, I guess? It's a little bit annoying. Defaults? No, that's not surely not working. Oh, man. I mean, I guess I gotta stop the stream again. Shit. All right, I'll be right back.